Welcome to another episode of Undercard Heroes. My name is Francisco.
And I'm Heather, and today we're going to be giving you our picks for UFC Fight Night, Dominick Reyes versus Carlos Ulberg.
We've got some great picks for you and some exciting news. I wrote an article on Dominick Reyes, and it got picked up by an outlet, combatpit.com, so we'll put a link for that in the description. But first, let's get into these picks. First fight I want to talk about, Cam Rowston versus Andre Petroski. Let's start with Cam Rowston. He's primarily a striker. He's got really good Muay Thai, trains with Adesanya, Hooker, Ulberg, Stirling, all out of City Kickboxing. Durable, tall, longer reach, and he got on this card after a first-round KO finish on Dana White's Contender Series against Brandon Holmes. He was a heavy underdog in that fight, and after he got the win, he asked to be on this card. His weakness is that he's not great on the ground, and he's only got a 28% takedown defense. Andre Petroski, he's a great grappler, strong wrestling base, wants to close the distance and get this fight to the ground. He has striking, but he's primarily looking for submissions, really good ground control, lands 3 takedowns per 15 minutes, and he's got great cardio to be able to sustain that kind of pressure, that kind of ground game. But he can be vulnerable in striking exchanges, and he has been known to eat shots while trying to get those takedowns. I'm going to pick Cam Rowston to win this fight at plus 150. It's an interesting fight because if it stays standing, Cam Rowston, I think, has the better striking skills. If it goes to the ground, Petroski will blow Rowston out of the water. So Cam's got to keep this one standing. He's got to implement his superior striking game, and ultimately, I'm gonna roll with him. He's got the momentum going into this fight, and I love the way he looked on the Contender Series. Next fight I want to talk about, Navajo Stirling versus Rodolfo Bellato. Navajo Stirling, this guy's all striking, rangy kickboxer, likes to throw kicks and knees, volume striker, has fantastic striking differential at a little over 6 significant strikes landed per minute, absorbs just under 2.5. He really wants to wear you down with his striking, and he has great striking defense at 61%. Like I said, trains out of City Kickboxing, and he has strong power in his striking. We saw him hurt Taco Tucos in their fight, even Ursulam. But he does tend to overextend a little bit, and he could be caught there. But he wants to be great everywhere, so he recently started mixing in takedowns. Rodolfo Bellato, this guy is a great actor. Was he knocked out? Was he not knocked out in his fight against Paul Craig? It was an odd thing to watch, and I'm sure Bellato wants to get past that with a win here. He is primarily a grappler, working on his striking. When he does strike, he likes to box, he mixes in calf kicks really well, and he's durable. Very heavy-handed striker, possibly questionable cardio, and poor striking defense. Lands about 5.8 significant strikes per minute, and he absorbs 6. I'm going with Navajo Stirling to win this fight. He's the favorite in this at minus 258. If Bellato wants to work on his striking, Navajo Stirling is not the guy to do it with. He's a fantastic striker, and he's got 78% takedown defense. I'm going to go with Navajo Stirling to win this fight. And now our main card, Carlos Ulberg versus Dominick Reyes. Carlos Ulberg also fights out of City Kickboxing. He's very quick. He's got great movement, fast striking, very powerful. He's got a strong counter hook, and he's very patient. Likes to move in, move out, and he starts at the body, then he comes up top when he sees an opening. We saw that in the Uzdemir fight. He also throws in calf kicks really well. We saw that in the Negumarianu fight. And I think that this movement of his, this patience in and out, can be frustrating for opponents sometimes and causes them to make mistakes. And then that's where Carlos Ulberg really capitalizes. He's got great striking differential at 6.7 landed per minute, absorbs a little over 4. But he can overcommit and he can get hit. Dominick Reyes. Now, I'll admit I've got a little bit of a bias going into this one. I did a whole piece on Dominick Reyes, his start in the UFC, his downfall, and his recent resurgence. It's posted on combatpit.com. The link's in the description. But as far as his fighting style, Dominick Reyes has elite boxing for the UFC. Strong counter striker, especially behind his left jab, and he's got championship experience. He's been in there with John Jones. He sat down John Jones with a left jab to the body. He hurt Yuri Prohaska in their fight, and he is very durable. 82% takedown defense, great movement, and he's got good striking differential here too, at 5.5 significant strikes landed per minute, and absorbs a little over 3.5. You might have already guessed it, but I'm going with Dominick Reyes to win this one at plus 195. I think that his experience is going to shine through in this fight, and Carlos Ulberg just hasn't fought anybody near the caliber that Dominick Reyes has. Granted, he did go against Jan Blachowicz. He did win that fight, but ultimately I've got Reyes winning this one. If he can control the pace and land heavy counters, I think that he can get the win here over Carlos Ulberg, but it's going to be no easy task. This is a really critical fight for Dominick Reyes. The winner of this fight could be put on a very short list to fight against the winner of Ankalaev and Pereira. Thanks again for watching another episode of Undercard Heroes.
So what do you think about Francisco's picks? Is there anything we missed? Is there anything you disagree with? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe.
And don't forget to check out my article. Links in the description.
Thanks, everyone.